Gracias. And that's
Thank
mine.
you for the recording. For me too. Okay, perfect.
So if you're here for English, there's a globe in the bottom somewhere on here. Yes. Pick that globe up, hit it, and pick the English language, and you're going to hear the translator speak to you in English, as I'm going to be speaking in Spanish. Ok, so aquí vamos. So, gracias a todos por estar
Okay,
aquí.
so let's go. Thank you everybody for being here. What are we going to do? We are going to talk about what the products are. What is this thing that everybody who is here for the first time? Please put it in the chat, write down on the chat. I want to know who's here for the first time. Please write it down in the chat. Cecilia, welcome, Cecilia. Anybody else? Leonard, perfect. Welcome. Valeria, welcome. All right, pay a lot of attention. It seems like you're the only ones who are here for the first time. Wow, let's continue. Or is somebody embarrassed? You're new, but you're embarrassed to say, okay, I see you, perfect. So let's talk about what the products are, what the product is, what is this that has you all here today, which is the X39, and how can you see this as a business? Okay, and my wife and I, we have different businesses, also our business partner or associate. And this is the business that we are most happy with right now, that we want to leverage and dedicate more time to. Because what we're seeing here is something that we haven't been able to experiment in any other of our other businesses, not only in the financial level. The most important thing is what we're seeing in people, is the changes that we're seeing in the lives of the people who are using this. And for this, let's wait a second. I would like to show you these testimonials of different people. I suffer from rosacea. I cannot take vitamins or anything that can make me have outbreak on my face, and the burning from my face disappeared with this. I have three disc hernias. I've had a prosthesis since 15 years ago, and I've had surgeries with chronic pain after that. It's been a month since I've been using the patches, and I haven't had to take pills at all. And I haven't needed to put anything on. It's been incredible for my hernial disc. This has been an answer to my prayers, because from December of last year, I had a pain on my right elbow and on my cervicals. And from December to March, I would only work 3 days a week because I couldn't bear the pain. And the same day that I put on that patch, I put it here on the nape of my neck, the pain disappeared. People would not believe me. And this is something that only who lives something like this understands. For me, it was a miracle. I love the patch, but when I saw what the patch did to me, I said, I need to share this with everybody else. I suffered from a crisis, from a nerve that was poked. It was the first time this happened to my life, and it's been the worst pain of my life. But with this patches, my life started again, because I had to be in bed all the time. My life has starting to vibe as it used to. This, as you can see, this dog here, his whole life, he was living with tremors his whole life. And they patched his collar here, the collar, not in the body, in the collar. And in 3 days, the dog was normal. Why? Because it works. All the people who spoke about a testimonial here, like them, millions of testimonials, just like theirs. And this is the opportunity that we have with this. And who was the person who invented this? You can see it here. His name is David Smith. David Smith is not only the owner of the company, he is the inventor, he is a scientist. It's not that he was searching and hiring somebody to do this. No, it was him who designed it. He was the one who created it. Nobody brought this to him. He did it himself. He has currently more than 186 patents, and you're going to see why. This is very important. He started working with the Army of the United States, and there was an energy patch that they used because the Army hired him. So when they would go with the missions of the Navy SEALs, they didn't have to need to take anything like medicine or supplements for them to continue their mission. And that's why the energy patches were invented. And after that, he dedicated himself to stem cells. And nowadays, this product is, just as I was saying, is what has taken this company to go from $20 million in 2020. And now this year, they're reaching $650 million. Why? Because the product works. You know if a product works if people purchase it. Why? Because why does Apple purchase? Everybody purchases because it works. If it wouldn't work, obviously nobody was going to purchase it. And if they purchase, they're going to give it back. This is just beginning right now. And this is what you can see here, which is a patented product. This patent, what does this mean? This is the most important thing for me. Here you can see, if you'd like, you can see the number of patents that it has. This means that for you to be able to have a patent of the United States, you need to have proof that nobody has invented this. Number one, and two, to have clinical trials with results, with blood work, with body tests, and say to the United States, this is what I am saying, and here are the results. This activates stem cells, and here are the results. Yes, we're going to patent it. Okay. But the best thing is that nobody can create this, because just like you are seeing patent X39 2020, for the next 16 years, nobody else can create something like this with the same technology. This means we have no competition. That's why it's so attractive. That's why when we saw this opportunity, we had to say, we were not searching for this. Not like we were searching another company for another company of direct sales. We weren't searching for that, but we're not stupid. This is a unique product. There's no competition. It activates stem cells and you can generate a lot of money. Okay, so let me investigate. This was 2 months ago. And that is why we are here, many of us. How does this work? This is not a drug. Everybody who is new here, please pay a lot of attention to this. This is not a drug. This, nothing enters your body. When you put it on, nothing is entering your skin or your blood. It's not transdermic. So what is this? It's a mirror. To tell you in the easiest way, this is a mirror. But why? What does this do? This reflects the light, red light that your body is giving out, that we are giving out constantly. That's something that you can see in the airport when they are checking you. This reflects light back to your body and then produces you to activate your own stem cells. Why? Because your stem cells, when when you are 30 years old, half of them are already falling asleep. Because we start aging, and when you reach 50 or 55 years old, everybody is in night-night mode. Everybody is asking, and nobody is going to wake those stem cells up. The only thing that can wake them up is this technology. That is why we start seeing people feeling better. Their pains, their testimonials, because the stem cells start attacking where the body needs it most. A person which is super healthy is going to take longer to see the effects because the person is healthy. But the energy that you get, yesterday I was talking to somebody that said I had to take off the patch. It was too much energy for me. I was working until 10 p.m., 12 p.m., focused, the mental clarity that I had. We wake up at 5 a.m. every day, my wife and myself. At this time, we normally were so completely tired and dead, and we wake up feeling perfectly fine at 5 a.m. We work from 5:30 a.m. that we have our coffee, we read the Bible, and until 8:10 a.m. And when we go back, we don't feel tired. This technology has never been invented until now. That is why we could have the patent. These are all the technologies that this can have for you. I'm not going to read it out. You can see it. This is something that doesn't make justice to what this can do in your body, because you saw in your testimonials people that have something in their skin. The dog who was a lot of things, we've seen children with diabetes, we've seen people with heart problems, anything that you can imagine. We have testimonials. This is one of the little things that you can see that this patch does. So now in this session, there was this woman that was 77 years old, and they did a clinical trial on her. In the first session, she didn't have the patch on, like you and I, that we know the patch. And this is the inflammation that had her brain. 3 weeks with the patch, they did that study again, that brain topography, and here you have the difference. Session number 3, this is a difference after 6 weeks wearing the patch. There is no inflammation in the body. Next week, I have to do my blood work, and never in my life I've been so happy of going to have done blood, because I'm crazy to see what the doctor is going to say when he sees the results and compares it to the past results. I'm crazy about knowing it. And it's not that I was feeling bad or anything, but I want to know if he says, hey, this wasn't so good, but now look at what's happening. I'm crazy to see that. And these are the things that you can see here. And where do you put these patches on for you to be able to have a study done? All the studies have to be exactly the same. So what did the people do in the study? They put it on the back, on the nape of the neck, and I have it on right now. I need to take it off. I had it on, I have to take it off. And the other study was 3 fingers underneath the belly button. So you have to put it on there? No, sometimes I put it on here, on others I put it on my back, the knee, where it hurts, where I had the surgery sometimes. That is where I can put it on. One of the symptoms that you are going to feel is thirst. We are always drinking water. Why? Because of the activated stem cells in your body, because they make you drink a lot of water. So water, water. Exactly, Sandra. We're both drinking water. So, and there are few people, there's only a percentage of people that are going to have a detox, right? So now, what are you asking yourselves? I know that you're asking yourself, all the new people. Carlos, does this need to be approved by the FDA? No, why not? Because it's not food and it's not a drug. The FDA is the management of drugs and foods, and it's a technology. But we follow all the guidelines of what the FDA does. And I said, Carlos, but can I put it on this person and this person and that person? You don't need to get worried about all that. Just remember 2 things. 2 people. 2 people that cannot put on this patch. 2 cases, 2 situations. It's the only thing you need to remember. If you're actively under chemotherapy, if you're receiving chemotherapy, why? Because it exposes and it expels the chemotherapy out of the body. And we don't want that. The chemotherapy is there to attack the cancer, so we don't want anything against the chemotherapy. And 2, if you have an organ transplant in your body, those are the only 2 people that they recommend that don't use a patch. Out of that, a pregnant woman, we cannot do studies with pregnant women or kids, but we have thousands of testimonials of children and pregnant women. That is your personal decision. But the studies cannot be done on those types of people. So how can you access this opportunity, this business? 3 ways: silver, gold, and diamond. When you access with silver, it's $299. You receive 3 sleeves. With 3 sleeves, the max that you can earn is $100. There are 4 or 5 ways to earn money in this company. Silver, you can only earn in one way. When you enroll a person, how do you enroll a person? And we're going to teach you how in a second. But we also assure our space. People that want to try it for the first time, they say, oh, I don't know, let me try. And you have the opportunity, you give it to them. So this is the pack that you want to obtain. Now, when you become gold, you are open to your business and you can earn money in all the ways that this company is giving you to earn money. Let's teach you in a couple of seconds how to do that. And this includes 5 packs, and each pack of these includes 30 patches of this. Now, why do I need so many patches? I'm going to explain it to you. And the next one is diamond, and diamond is for people who say, hey, I'm serious about this with this company. I'm going to pay. Why? Because it has 19 patches. And I don't need so many. If you want to work this business correctly, you are going to need it. Why? Because each time that you get to know somebody, you take 5, 6, 8, and you give them to them. What do you think is going to happen with those 8 that you gave to them? That person is going to become a client or a business partner. And in 2 weeks, we finished all 19 patches. We started patching everybody. Try it, try it, try it, try it. And those people now come to us and they are part of our company. They're part of our team. And now you start earning money through them too. Now, something which is very important. If you are in silver, you need to have what we call an monthly auto subscription of one sleeve. Now, Carlos, but I don't want patches every month. You want to stop using the patches? You want to stop feeling well? Okay, that's your decision. You don't have to do it, but you're not going to be able to work the business. You're not going to have your patches. Now, gold and diamond, for you to be able to work the business, listen to this. For you to be able to open the store and the doors to your business, this is a very, very lucrative business. You're going to earn a lot of money just by following the instructions that we're going to give you. You need to have an auto shipment of 2 sleeves a month. It can be an X39, an X39 and something else. You're talking about, it can be max $199 a month. But Carlos, I don't want to do that. No business is opening the doors with $200 a month. Open up a beauty salon and tell me if you're going to open with $200 a month. Open a body shop for cars. Tell me if it's going to cost you $200 a month. My Airbnb coaching business, a month takes $20,000 for me, and it's virtual. And this is something that we're doing for $200. And it's not like you're paying something and not receiving anything back. You're receiving the patches that you're going to use. If you're not going to believe in these patches and not going to use them and not believe in the patches, then please don't lose your time, because you're going to lie to that person. And I'm not going to help you to lie to anybody. If you believe in this product and you see what we're doing, is because you use it and you live with it. Because we're not going to lie to anybody and we're not going to sell anything to anybody that is not proven and that we don't know it works. And that's why my wife and I are so loyal to this. Now, how can we earn money? 4 ways that we can earn money. Number 1 is what the retail client purchases. This is going to pay you $150 for this client is going to pay $150 for one sleeve of patches, and your commission is going to be $50. I never talk about the retail, but this is a second way that you can earn money. So each person who is here right now that is going to enroll is going to choose one of these kits. Bronze is going to disappear at the end of month, so that won't exist. And platinum also, sorry. So when you enter like gold, and Sarah, I'm going to use you because you're always here first. Santa enrolled today as gold, right? And Sandra says she's going to enroll Francesca. And Francesca enrolls as gold. And Sandra is going to earn $100 because she enrolled as gold. So if Francesca enrolls as diamond, Sandra is going to earn $200. Now, as I was saying from diamond 2 minutes ago, which is why people want to actually work the business. Because when you enroll as a diamond, now if Sandra enrolls as a diamond and Francesca enrolls as a diamond underneath her, Sandra is going to earn $500. But if Sandra enrolls as gold and Francesca enrolls as diamond, Sandra will only receive $200 because she didn't enroll as a diamond. And what happens with those $300? You're going to go to the person who invited you to this call. The company is not going to keep those $300. But since you are not a diamond tier, they're going to send it to the next diamond above you. Obviously, I know that not everybody has $1,600. It's understandable. The thing is that you have to enroll and assure your place in line. And I'm going to tell you why it's important to assure your place in line. With silver, you're already assuring your place in line. With any of this, you're going to assure your place in line. And now you're going to see why. Now, this is a binary system. Binary means that you have a right leg and a left leg. So Sandra is your upline. So Sandra is going to enroll Francesca. So Francesca enrolled on Sandra's right leg. And Sandra enrolls 10 people underneath Francesca. Are you with me? So Francesca is going to receive, Sandra is going to receive points and volume from everybody that enters underneath her. Do you understand? That is why it's so important to enter as soon as possible because you're assuring your place in line. Oh, I'm going to wait for a week. If in that week 10 people enroll, those are 10 people that you're not going to earn 1 cent from them because you didn't take the decision when you had to take it. So that is why it is very important. You don't have to start by gold, by diamond. You can enroll with whatever tier you'd like. And you can also do an upgrade when you are ready to upgrade. So if you enroll as gold and at the end of the month, before the month finishes, you want to upgrade to diamond, you pay for the difference and they're going to send you the difference in sleeves too. And I forgot to tell you, they give you your money back in 30 days if you're not satisfied. Money back guaranteed. You keep the patches and they give you your money back in 30 days. So there's nothing to lose. Absolutely nothing to lose. Because if you don't like them, just give them back. You don't even have to give them back. They give you your money back 100%. Now, why is it important to have all those points underneath you? Now, Sandra signed in 10 people underneath Francesca. So now Francesca is going to receive these points in volume. So now, since Francesca enrolled first and Sandra put 10 people underneath her, they're not directly underneath Francesca, but Sandra continues enrolling people. And since this is binary, it's 2 lines, it's not horizontal, it's vertical, going downward. So Sandra continues enrolling people. Francesca is up here and there's more people underneath and more underneath and more underneath. And all those people underneath Francesca produce a certain volume. And all that volume goes to Francesca. And what happens every 330 points that you have on one side, and remember it's a left leg and a right leg, 330 on one side, 660 on another one. And each time there is that combined math, it's $50 and $50 and $50 and $15. Guys, we have people in this call right now that have 250,000 points in each leg. And they didn't enroll with her. There are people here with 50,000 points and they didn't have to do anything for those points. The upline, the person who invited them to the call, gave them those points. In no other company of direct sales do you access the main door with points. But to have those points, you have to access as soon as possible. If not, your upline is going to continue working. The person who invited you here invited other people here too. Now, whoever takes action is the one who is going to receive all those points of that person who underneath them. Now, those points that your upline is giving you, you have the opportunity, and this is not guaranteed, that when you reach manager, you can reach $1,500 a week. Now, when you reach the end of the company, you can earn until $25,000 in bonuses a week. But Carlos, who reaches the top of the company? That's crazy. Well, we just got there in 2 months. Jay did it in 2 months. America and Guille did it as executive director. Nurki and Diaz reached executive director. Maria reached executive director. In case you say, oh no, it's because you have followers and so on. You're going to see somebody at the end of this video that has 1,000 followers. And I'm going to show you what this person is earning. Now, let's go again. Here I am. I enroll Pedro. Pedro is my first line. Everything that Pedro earns, I'm going to earn 25% out of that. Pedro is going to enroll Maria. Everything that Maria earns, I'm going to earn 20% of that. Maria enrolls Jose. Everything that Jose sells, I earn 20% out of that. It's 3 generations downward. But the best part is that it doesn't stop there because the volumes go up and continue going up. So there's going to come a point that the 10 people underneath you, since the volumes go up, there's going to come a point that it's going to go up to number 3, 2, and 1. And you are going to earn money from people that are not even in your generation. This person that you're going to see now, Mike, we are like his number 10. We're not even in any of this. And this man has never recruited one single person. And I want you to see this. I want you to see this. Somebody here know 4 people? Please write it in the chat if you know 4 people that you can call this same night to benefit from this. Somebody? Somebody who is open to this opportunity to be able to have these patches, to be able to earn money. Somebody who's new, some of the new people here. Do you think you can call 4 people, your sister, your brother, your cousin, all 4 of them? There they are. This is the most important thing that you have to do, is reach manager. 2 people on your right leg and 2 people on your left leg. Now, this is what we here do. And when you join the Be the Light group, it's this. It's all of us, Be the Light. The person who invited you here is in Be the Light. We are a family. This is not my wife's day or mine. All of us are here to help each other. These are the things from our team. We have a unique product. There is no competition. Nobody can do this unless it's via you. Systems. Everything that you need is created by you. All the trainings are created by you. All the system of production, of purchasing, of payment, everything is done by you. The only thing you need is done for you. The only thing you need to do is talk to people. Tools, all the tools, everything that you're going to need are going to be in your hands. The only thing you have to do is share your experience with people. Carlos, but I've never sold anything. You don't need to sell. Just give someone 6 patches and they on their own are going to come back to you and they're going to say, I want that. Nothing else. And also we're going to teach you what you need to say and how you need to say it. Leaders, we are here to help everyone to grow. All of us are creating, there's a lot of people here who are growing, that are doing calls with us, who are growing. This is growing super, super fast. Guys, The best thing here is that this just started in the Latin American community. Right now, we are planning to do something in New Year's in Mexico. In Mexico, there are 500 people only representing this company of the patches. What does that say to us? That it hasn't reached any other Latin American country yet. That it's virgin. That this is for us. We are the first to get there. Now, even if you reach there, every country, it doesn't mean that the business cannot be done. But why not begin when nobody else is doing it? Because we are going to get there. We are the fastest team that is growing. In 2 months, we have more than 3,000 people in this team. We are going to explode. Now, do you want to see it or do you want to participate in it? However you want to do it. And this, for you to be able to see here that we're not lying to you, this here is not something that we're going to see you, Rochelle, the famous ones, etc. There are a lot of people who are earning that don't have followers and they're earning more via this business than in their job. And if we have been here for 2 months, many of these people have been here for a month and a half, 1 month, 7 weeks. And here they pay weekly. Every Tuesday, Wednesday, they pay you and you receive your check on Wednesday. So this is something that is done weekly. This is weekly. This could help you in your life. Could this help you in your life? Put it down in the chat. Write it down in the chat. If you could earn this extra money, what would this do to your life? And this can become what you do. This person that you're going to see here, Mike Hernandez, doesn't have, I accessed his social media the other day, and the only thing he puts here is things about food and working out and lifting weights. Never in his life has he posted something, and he just has like 1,000 followers in his social media. I'm going to let him explain it. Let's let him explain it. Okay, these are my results, okay? Let me show you. Everybody's result is going to be different, but I can say that the opportunity is the same for everybody. The opportunity is the same for everybody. Everybody who does the job is going to have the same opportunity to earn the same amount of money, okay? But look at this. There are people who have done it quicker than us. Okay, there are people, my wife is saying that there are people who's done this faster than us, and people take longer, obviously, but this is not a race. This is a marathon. Doesn't matter how long you take. Faster you do it. Look, July of 2022. We have been in the business for 2 years, less than 25 months, okay? I'm not lying. I don't exaggerate. I'm not a liar. So week after week after week after week after week after week. So you can see how we develop this business, okay? Again, these are my results. Your results are going to depend on your efforts, on your commitment, and I just want to reiterate that what you're showing is not monthly amounts, it's weekly amounts. Look at how it's growing. It's growing 19,000, 21,000, 28,000 per week. So you are only going to be able to understand this when you start sharing the product. This is going to make sense when you see, look, when you're in the business, ladies and gentlemen, without leaving my home, just doing Zooms and short and very nice shirts, of course. I never used internet, only for Zoom. And here you can see social media, Facebook and all that, TikTok. I don't have any of that. And I don't know the other platforms. I am a dinosaur when it's about multi-level. You can see me in social media. If you find the post of what I do, I'm going to show you everything I've earned in these last 2 years. And I'm going to show you the amount right now so you can see it. I'm a person who hasn't even finished school. Look, during the first 5 months in the business, from July 22nd to December 22nd, 2023, what the company paid, and until the date of today in 2024, so the middle of the year, we're basically earning what we earned in the whole of next year. And this doesn't reflect $1,000, the 50,000 of last week and this week. So we're missing $100,000 here, which is almost $300,000. Okay, so what Mike has differently to us? What is different from him than us?
Nada.
Nothing.
Mike no tiene
Mike
absolutamente
doesn't have absolutely anything different because he has the same 24 hours, the same 10 days of the week.
Exactamente, Francesca.
Exactly, Francesca.
Que él iba a entrar o iba a entrar o lo iba a hacer o lo iba a hacer. No había
Because he was going to do it. He was going to do it yes or yes. There was no excuses. And he did it without one post in social media. Many times we want to do everything more difficult than it should. It's just calling the people that we know.
llama a la persona que conoce.
Call the people that you know.
Y cuando, hey, mira esta oportunidad, tú
And when they
vienes
say, hey, look at this opportunity,
a una oportunidad de ganar más
will
dinero,
you be open to an opportunity of earning more money with little effort? How many people are going to say yes or no?
ok, como estoy solo, voy a
Okay, since I am alone, Janet, and you
breves, por
had
favor.
your hand up, let's answer that question, okay? Thank you, Carlos. 1 second. We have somebody that is ready to enroll. She just needs to clarify a question. Her name is Helen. She's on the call. I'm going to pass her the mic so you can assist her. Thank you very much.
¿Dónde está
Where is Helen?
No la, si puede levantar su la mano sería
If you can lift up your hands, that would be amazing
porque no la encuentro.
because I can't find her.
Ah,
Okay, let's see.
tengo la cámara desactivada. Oh, iPhone.
Oh, my camera is not active. Okay, iPhone, Helen's iPhone.
Si te encuentro otra vez.
Let's see if I can find you again.
iPhone de Helen, no la
Helen's
encuentro.
iPhone. I can't see her.
Pónmelo aquí, si quieres, pónmelo en el chat.
If you'd like, you can just put it here in the chat.
La voy contestando porque no
And I will answer
Pero
because
déjame
I
ver.
can't find you. Let's see if I can find you.
No, no sé cómo ponerla.
No, I don't know how to find her.
No te encuentro, no sé por qué. I am so
I can't
sorry.
find her. I don't know why. I'm so sorry.
Si alguien la encuentra,
If somebody can find her.
con Carla Díaz.
Okay, let's go with Carla Diaz.
Ok, perfecto.
Okay, perfect.
Perdón, Carla, dame un chancecito.
Sorry, Carla, give me a chance. How does the
O sea, cuánto de paga
subscription work?
se paga mes a
How
mes.
much do you pay every month?
Tú vas a pagar mes a mes.
You are going to pay every month
Lo
for you to be able to do the business. The max that you're going to pay is $199.
Esto no es el
Why?
único producto
Because this is not the only product that they have. Okay, X39 is a star product and it's more expensive. But if you activate your auto shipment with two products of X39, this is going to cost $199. But if you use this product and another one, it can be much cheaper. So Reina and Lady, please don't contact anybody here in this meeting in the chat, please. Don't contact anybody in the chat. I think I explained that, and that is every month, okay? So those are the patches that you are going to receive every month for you to use personally. As I was saying, my wife and I have many that we receive every month. Carla?
Hello, hola. Hola,
Hello,
Carlos.
hi.
So, mi pregunta
Hi,
es,
Carlos. So
bueno,
my question
yo estoy
is,
mi pregunta, Carlos, es con la
my
situación,
question,
como es un
Carlos,
negocio, ¿verdad?
is
Entonces tenemos que declarar taxes de esto.
we
Podemos
can
separarlo, ¿verdad? Como tener una, o cómo es esto.
can we do our taxes with this? Sorry, the line was breaking up. I couldn't hear you very well. I heard about paying taxes. Definitely, you can. If not, it's not a company, right? It's a business, of course. We do have to pay taxes. I always recommend to open your LLC because you're going to have income. So we have people here in the team that can help you to create your LLC. Right to your upline, and your upline can put you in contact with those people, and they can help you to create your LLC. And afterwards, you call customer service and you change to your LLC. But don't say, oh, I don't have an LLC. I'm not going to enroll until I have my LLC. No, enroll first. And afterwards, when you have your LLC, which is something that you do super quickly, you can call customer service and we change it. Thank you very much. Fernando. I have a friend and she canceled her monthly subscription without saying anything. And she was gold. But she said she spoke to customer service so they can tell her how she can reactivate her monthly subscription. I told her, but everything got complicated. And she said, no, I'm going to call customer service. So now she says that the person, a woman, answered that all she needed to do was, all she needed was 55 points of any patch of a monthly shipment. And I said, no, you need to have 110. Okay, you can have one sleeve only, but you're not going to do the business. Yes, exactly. But she wants to know in which part of the web page does it say that she needs 110 points? Where? Well, it says everywhere. Well, can you tell me where? Because yes, it's easy. If she wants to earn money, she has to search to get 110 points. I did tell her, no, she shouldn't be after it so much because it's there, 110 points. If you want to earn money, you need 110 points. I told her that's what you need. If you don't have it, when your check arrives, you're not going to earn anything. Yes, I know. I told her, just like you, I told her, but no, she wants to know where it is. And I told her, I'm going to tell you exactly where it is. I'll send it to you. It's there. It's in the page. I know it's in the page, but I don't know exactly where. I'll search for it and I'll send it to you. Okay, thank you. Thanks. Anybody else? Okay, hi, I have $100 in the platform. Can I charge them, or so what amount can you start withdrawing your money? Okay, once you have your money in your portal, you have to pay attention to an email that you're going to receive. If you haven't received an email, because sometimes it might take a bit longer. There was somebody who received her email in 3 days, 6 days, 1 week. We'll call customer service and say, hey, where is the email? Because the moment that you earn anything, the company is going to send you an email. And that is going to take you to filling out a W-9. You're going to access a page and you're going to have to enter all your information there. You're going to put all the information. There's a person who put a social security number or an EIN, which is like the social security of the company that they opened or the company that they have. Also, you can use the IT number, which is something that is in 87 countries, but the Latin countries, Canada, where there's Latin, Spain, the United States, Puerto Rico isn't a country, but it's also Puerto Rico as a country and Mexico. And they're going to open Colombia in February, but they want to see in February how things are going and see if we can open. We have famous people that are entering the business now. So we're going to do great things there. Ana Rodriguez. Hi, good evening. Can you hear me? Yes, we can hear you. Yes, we can hear you. Can you hear me? Yes. Okay, so I am from Dominican Republic and I know that the patches haven't arrived here yet. But I wanted to know that for the amount that you said, how many patches are you going to send us and for what amount can we sell them? Okay, no, well, you cannot sell them in somebody's hand. That's not the way you sell it. To be able to purchase it, you're going to purchase it in the web page. If you have an address here in the United States or somebody who is here, they can buy it for you and you can send it there, and that's different, but you're not going to receive it there because the company is not there yet. Another question that they asked, a person in dialysis can use them? Yes, they can use it. Who else? Without the Social Security, can you enroll someone? If you have an IT number, yes. You need to put a number. There is a person who asked me what the crystals are made from. That's a good question. The crystals are made from amino acids of plants. So all that is organic. So when that amino acid is combined in any way that they found it, they reflect light in the body. But it's created out of amino acid of plants. I want to distribute to Ecuador. Well, God willing, still, we soon will be able to reach those countries, but first we need to hit Mexico hard. Do they help you with everything? Yes, absolutely everything. Now, you need to help yourselves too, you understand? We put the tools there, but you need to go out there, you need to talk, you need to recruit people, and that's the way you do it. And in the United States, yes, this is where the business is biggest, in the United States. Let me see another one. I accessed as a diamond. Do I need to do the monthly subscriptions from now? No, I forgot to say that. When you access as a diamond, you have 3 months, including the auto subscription, but do it now. Schedule it for 3 months time. We have already heard, and this hasn't happened to us yet, but it's been because we've been here 2 months, but we've heard many stories of people saying, no, I'm going to wait, I'm going to wait, I'm going to wait, and they forget and they lose all the points that they had. So you can access the system, tell them that your upline needs to send you the video on how to access the system for when the 3 months finish. When will they be available in Colombia? God willing, in February of 2025. Okay, let's see, iPhone, email, iPhone email. Okay, you can take off the mute button. Oh, okay, Carla Diaz.
Soy yo de vuelta, Carlos.
It's
Mi
me again,
pregunta-
Carlos. My question is,
Venía en camino. Mi pregunta es,
I was
okay,
on my way. My question is,
por ejemplo, cuando yo compro una Tylenol, cuando yo
for
voy al
example,
doctor,
when
todo
I
yo
purchase Tylenol, when I go to the
lo
doctor,
registro en mis taxes.
everything I
Y esto
register it
es
in
como
my
una medicina,
taxes,
porque
and
nos
this is
ayuda a
like a
estar
medication
saludables todo
because
el
it helps
tiempo.
us to be
Entonces lo
healthy all the
podemos
time.
pedir en nuestros
So
taxes.
can we
Por ejemplo, si
register
yo
this
solo
in
me
our
quedo en
taxes?
plata,
For example, if I only have silver, no, you won't be able to because it's not a medication. It is a technology.
ujú. Entonces, pero si ya lo... ujú.
But it's not registered as a medication. It's
Pero
a
me entiendes,
technology.
¿verdad? Como te digo,
But you
cuando yo
understand
paso
what I'm saying, right?
mis facturas médicas al final de
When
año, no lo puedo
I
agregar de esta
declare
manera.
my health invoices at
Pero
the end
si
of the
lo hago
year,
como
I cannot do the
negocio, ya
same
es
thing.
diferente.
But if it's a business, it's different, right? Yes, of course, if it's a business, it's different because remember, well, I'm not home right now, I'm in Oklahoma. But in Miami, my office, I have an office in my home, a big office. My wife has another big office in her home,
Ujú.
right? So those square feet is something that I can put into the taxes in a company because I'm working from my home. So when you open your company and you work from your home, there's a lot of things on internet. You can put a certain percentage, the rent or the mortgage, a certain percentage. There are many things that you can start discounting because you're a 1099, because
Ujú.
you're a business owner. You open the business. That's
Ujú.
what takes everything to the company.
Y para mantener el rango en el
Okay,
gold,
and to be able to
por si estoy
maintain
en el
your rank
plata,
in
¿cuánto tengo
gold,
que
if
gastar
you're in
mensualmente?
silver, how much do you have to spend every month? If you want
El
to
gold.
work the business, like Fernando said, you need 2 sleeves. So it can be between $150 to $199. If you don't want to work the business and you want to maintain yourself active, you just need 1 sleeve, but you cannot work the
Pero
business.
hasta el momento llevo 12 días
But
con el
until the
parche
moment,
y ha
I've
sido
worn
una
the
cosa
patch for
muy
12 days and
impresionante.
it's been amazing.
Y no sé, voy muy bien, súper bien. He sentido
And
muchos
I'm
síntomas
going
del
super well.
detox,
I
pero he
felt a lot of
tenido unos
symptoms of
días
the
grandiosos.
detox, but I've had
Entonces, estoy
an
muy
amazing
contenta.
sensation. So I'm really happy. Amen to that. I'm happy for you too.
Gracias.
Thank you. iPhone from Illinois. You can unmute. iPhone 2 right now.
No, comida. Comida.
iPhone 2, your hand was up. Anybody else? Let's try again with iPhone. Delive. Hi, good evening. Can you hear me? Yes, excellent. I'm calling from Ecuador. I'd like to know when you're going to be in Ecuador or how can I send it there? You have to do it through somebody who's in the United States. We're going to open in Colombia and Peru, but they want to open the whole of Central and South America. But first, we're going to do something very big. Like we were saying, we're doing big campaigns, God willing, for the new year in Mexico, because the owner wants to see that the Latin market are really doing this. And that is why the good thing about this is that this is virgin in our community. Already the North Americans have been doing this for 4 years, but this is the first Latins. We are the first Latins in doing this. So we are starting in a time where nobody knows about this. And just like we said, there are 8 billion people in the world. So how many Latins are there in the United States? How many in Mexico, Colombia? There's Latins everywhere. So when we have a full continent that nobody has reached yet, that's what we have in our hands. So God willing, in this year, in February, we're opening Colombia. Is that we're going to do everything possible in Colombia and Mexico to organize events. We're going to do things with famous people and big things to move a lot of people. So people see that Latins are moving and we have to invest money to go to new countries. Thank you. God bless you. When can we enroll people from Mexico? When can we start enrolling people from Mexico? Yes, Mexico is open. Mexico is open. The other day, somebody contacted me, the manager who is in charge of the whole of Mexico for the company. So yes, you can start enrolling people right now for Mexico. And just as I said, very, very important for everybody who is here for the first time, contact a person who invited you, okay? We are all part of the same team, all of us. That person that invited you to the call is part of the team. We are all a great family. So go to that person because that person thought about you to bring you this great opportunity. And remember, the quicker you enter, the quicker you're going to earn because that person who invited you also invited other people. So if you like this opportunity, I said, I've seen many other opportunities, business opportunities in my life, and I've had to say no to many of them. And to this one, I said yes in 5 minutes because the person who brought this to me, my partner, my associate Jay, he did all the background and all the studies about the company. So I didn't even know where I was getting into, but when he introduced me to all this, I said, let's go for it. And it's been the best decision that my wife and I have taken in the business. There are many people who are blessed here because that decision that my wife and I took 2 months ago, so you can also be a great blessing for that person that you're going to talk to about this business, because this can change not only their finances, but also their health, the health of the people. So guys, God bless you. Remember that we have a call on Saturday for social media. Super, super good call. Anybody who's going to enroll for the first time, invite the people who invited you to the call. They're going to help you to enroll to this great opportunity. God bless you all and see you next week. Bye.